Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Call Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kwadash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth, so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not wherein, who is he? This earth belongs to the wicked, right? And today's video in particular is speaking about the wicked that operate the entertainment business, because it's deeper than just a business, man. When I tell you these people are sorcerers and witches and warlocks, and they cast spells upon us and our youth through music, through media, through movies, through TV. They cast spells, they mold minds and create demons. So many of our people are basically demons, bro. Right? Instead of talking things out, our people like to shoot and throw hands. And we some of the only people that get down like that on our level, right? Not understanding that all of our behaviors of today is not embedded in us, because we are not those people. We are supposed to be the righteous of the earth. We're supposed to be the light of the world. But by us being in this wicked society that teaches us to be niggas, to self-hate, this is what it produces.
Tell me where the fuck these niggas at? The JB, I ain't trying to relax. Sitting eat to leave and be lag. When you walking, gotta watch your back. Always talking to that way of rat. 10 plus hitters with me, I ain't changing. Only difference, I just got my. I'm going with this tuna for adrenaline pumping. Brody with me, get the dumping. Cause I'm grown like Diddy, living like yellow. Back on cold like a metal. 40 and bump, you gon' hear that echo. So don't deal with the goons. When I'm creeping, hop out, I'ma shoot for no reason. Brody, he called me, he said that he needed. I told him. More like Diddy, I ain't switch my team. Drew weapon that came with a beam. Catch me a bunny, get shot at his dreams. Like, what?
All right. It's a society of death. And these are Christians that we looking at, right? Their grandmamas make them go to church. They say they believe in God, right? They say they know God. They say, God loved me, right? Jesus died for my sins, so I can do whatever it is I feel like doing. That's a spell. It ain't real. It ain't the truth. But the magicians and witches that run the entertainment industry put off this image of reality, and it's really not, right? And so many of our people have fallen victim to the spells of the wicked that run this world. Those are the individuals that they make stars, right? The people that they get in order to push their agenda of death, right, are these people, man, which is us. Let me go to the book of James. James chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not God chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him?" That's who they come to get, to represent they record labels and movie labels and so forth and so on. They get the individuals that's damn near homeless to become movie stars. They get the individuals that sell the most dope and bring the most death to their community. They push those people to the forefront, right? And those people were molded by the demonic spell that the wicked have unleashed upon us. You remember back in the day, man, back in the day, you had a variety of things you could choose to watch and listen to. It wasn't just one thing that was forced down your throat at all times. You had some form of consciousness if you wanted to go that route. If you wanted to go to the gangster stuff, they had that too. If you wanted to go to the party scene, they had that. But now, it's just straight up wicked, bro. No knowledge, no nothing. Just straight guns being pushed in your face and blunts being rolled and gang signs being thrown up. And everybody is talking about the same thing, right? They know who to get in order to push their agenda of black. And if you look up the definition of black, is everything vile, evil, and sinister, right? They know that we fall victim to the curses because the curses are attached to us. Deuteronomy 28:48. We will have to go to our enemies and warn of all things. They know this. That's why they get the poorest of us to sign these covenants with them so that they can be the face of the wicked agenda. Because they know them people ain't trying to go back to being poor no more, right? But our people can't see that. And a lot of these individuals, they make it to these positions and they feel bad about it because they get introduced to a little bit too much knowledge and they understand that the knowledge they've entered into is wicked as hell. But you know what they do? They continue to push the negative because, like I said, they don't want to go back to being that poor anymore. Y'all already know how we do. If we make a certain level of success, we don't want to go back to being that same old same because it then entails ridicule by the same people that you left in the beginning, in the first place. It comes with ridicule, humiliation. Man, you made it out, man. You this nigga must be smoking something or something. He back on. Nah, bro. That man probably just wised up to what he was involved in and didn't want to be involved in it no more. Right? This is the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 11 says, if thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doth not he that pondereth the heart consider it, and he that keepeth thy soul, doth not he know it, and shall not he render to every man according to his works? These niggas know better, but they don't speak it. All right? They know better, but they not telling you the better. They just drawing people unto death. And the people that they drawing to death, they already ready to be slain because they ain't got nothing else to lose. Because this is the society that the wicked has us in. And it's really Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that has us in this position because we just refuse to follow Ha'abba, man. We refuse to follow the Father. The Most High been trying to introduce himself to his people for so long, and we just let me not say we, because I ain't in there no more. But the Most High's people constantly reject the Father, constantly reject the truth, and they choose evil over light. All right, darkness over good. And at the end of the day, it's going to result in your demise. These individuals that push death through their music, through their movies, through their shows. All right? Let me go to the book. Well, same book, Book of Proverbs. But I'm going to go to chapter 18 and verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. The majority of music that we listen to push what? Straight death. No life. And then we wonder why these rappers end up getting killed. And then we wonder why the people that listen to these people end up getting killed. It's because of what they are allowing into their mind. Now, I ain't saying, if you listen to this music, then you just gonna automatically die. No, I ain't saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, if this is the only thing that you listening to, only thing that you watching, then that means you're learning from this. Whether you know it or not, it's creating a behavior mentally, whether you know it or not. So that when these situations that they rapping about come to fruition in your life, guess what you gonna do? Guess what's gonna enter into your head to do? It's gonna be the same nonsense that they rapping about. Because the individual that you got a problem with gonna have the same mindset. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. This nigga runs everything. And like I said earlier, man, we talking about witches that know how to cast spells. I know it sounds crazy, but check this. This is scientific fact. Frequencies manipulate the body. Certain frequencies bring about certain emotions. This is scientific fact. It's a scientific fact. If a person see things a certain amount of time over and over and over and over and over again, that person has been influenced by that thing. Scientific fact, bro. You think they don't know this? So if they push a certain frequency on the earth and have it on constant rotation 24/7, what is it then going to produce? See, people don't understand science and magic, they go hand in hand. Magic, it just sounds fictional because of the word magic, but it's scientific. All right? Let's go to the book of Sirach, which is the Apocrypha. The book of Sirach, which is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Chapter 13 and verse 24 says, riches are good unto him that hath no sin, and poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly. Why? Because the ungodly are going to glorify what comes with poverty. They're going to glorify the drug use. They're going to glorify sleeping with different women and not having the slightest care about if you have a child with that woman or not. It's going to glorify women sleeping with different dudes. When it's scientific fact, when a woman sleeps with a man and that man releases in that woman, that man is a part of that woman's life for life. This is fact. Riches are good unto him that hath no sin, because that person gonna do right by their bread. And poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly, because they gonna glorify wickedness. All right? Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 14 says, wise men lay up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Because that's all they speak. Man, nigga come with me, man. I'ma shoot this nigga. I got the Draco. Man, fuck that bitch. Bruh, that ain't nothing but death that you spewing. Not understanding that the words that you speak, they carry life or death in them. So if you always speaking death, what do you expect? What else can you expect, man? And the only time we care is when we got to carry somebody to the grave. The only time we give a damn is when we saying goodbye to somebody as they about to go serve some years behind bars. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We have to find the truth in this world and live that truth if we want to survive. If we want to live, that's how it must be. If not, we are in the valley of the shadow of death. And that's the only place that it leads to. Death. All right? Check what they do, man. If they want us to follow a certain thing, they want us to do something that they know if they just spring it on us, we'll reject. What do they do? They go get celebrities, so-called celebrities. When they want us to follow something, they get celebrities. And we follow those celebrities. Well, let me stop saying we, because I don't do that. And those of us that operate in the spirit of truth to the best of our abilities, we don't do that. But the majority of the Most High's people, right, when the wicked want the Most High's people to follow something, they get celebrities. And the Most High's people follow them instead of the men spoken of in Sirach 44. And 2 Ezra chapter 1, like the last verse. The mighty men that's spoken of in the scripts, man. Our history. That's why it's so important for your oppressor to get you to believe that you black, that you African, that you a Hispanic, that you a savage, which is Indian. That's why. Because if you ever followed your history and did what your forefathers did, this place would be over with. It'd be a wrap. Why else do you think these rappers get paid so much, man? Why else do you think these basketball players and football players and actors get paid so much? It's because they are key to the agenda. Let me tell you what kind of world we live in, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter." That's the world we live in. Everything that's right, they say is wrong. Everything that's wrong, they say is right. We are literally living in the Antichrist. You ain't got to be looking for no charismatic dude to pop up on the scene to unite the world. This nigga been here. We just didn't see it. But now that the Most High has blessed his spirit of truth to be unleashed on this earth, we see it now. And we try to get our people to see it, but they don't want to see it. And they can't see it because the Most High has blinded their eye, closed their ears so they can't see or understand. Right? But those of us that can see And those of us that can hear, and man, keep it up, man. Keep it up. Because one of these days and one of these days soon, this wicked ass world going to be done. And we're going to be back home, man. Back home. Imagine that, man. We back home. Our own everything. We ain't got to answer to nobody but Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. That's a beautiful thing, man. Right? And I can't wait. So with that, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Haloyim Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah Kwadash, and Shalom, Yashalom.